basketball season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
He's got room to run. Touchdown, Oregon. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. It's Reed. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He got enough for the first down and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Aggies come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
The sure hands. It's Riley. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put...
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Offense on the field will take over. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, they're going to pass it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Could take it all the way. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Harris. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's a deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
This time, a completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. 7th play of the drive coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. And that's next level speed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man. This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that cut.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He'll throw it now. The junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Let's reel in. It's Moore. And they'll move the 6 of that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down, living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Here's the second down play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Casper. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. The catch is made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. To the end zone, but incomplete. Looks like a man is down in the field. Play, so we'll take a timeout. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. So now on comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The receiver grabs it. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a long run for the touchdown. What if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud? I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Texas A&M, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Briley. Tackleless Bay, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
To throw, it's Holstein. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Direct snap. He finds some space. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Now it's 2nd down here. DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And it's a direct snap. He's keeping it. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First play of the second half is a handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He's got it with room to run.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Aggies pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunk.
Touchdown, Aggies. Look out, whole different game now. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ducks. Too much speed for the defense. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Coming up, second down and goal.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The comeback is on. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
That makes the score 42, Texas A&M.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's low.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
To throw, it's Moore. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Riley. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Handing off on the draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's caught. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down. As the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Aggies, as they come roaring back now. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure late in the game? They still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Oh, it's a double pass. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield. It's Moore. He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Wideout's now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle, block, 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. That's the RPO caught to the right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Defense is coming after him. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But
the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. But they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. With the catch, it's Casper. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Away with the run game. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's low. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. They feed the fullback this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And it's a direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense getting set for what could be their final drive. Down late in the final quarter. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes,